Another really quick video. I said I'd do an undercard video on the Whyte versus Itauma versus Whyte event. Sorry, I think Itauma's name has to come first. Nick Ball versus Sam Goodman. My prediction for that's really easy. I think Nick Ball will not blitz him, but I think he'll have his way with him. He'll use his physicality and just move forward, and his wrecking ball, his wrecking ball character that he has when he fights. And people comment on his height, but his height, it's not like a hindrance when he fights. He's just like, he's a wrecking ball. It's a really appropriate name, Nick Wrecking Ball. He'll win his fight. I've not seen too much of Goodman, but I think he'll try and implement his game plan, and he'll just have Nick Ball on him, throwing so much heat and power. And it goes back to that saying, doesn't it? Everyone has a plan. Excuse me, till he get punched in the face. I think Goodman will get punched in the face a lot, and he won't be able to implement his game plan. Adeleye versus Hrgovic. I've been going back and forth with this one, to be honest, because I've seen some footage of Adeleye training, and he's got like horsepower. He looks very powerful. He's a big, physical, athletic guy, and he can box as well, obviously. But it's not always enough to be big, athletic, and physical, as Daniel Dubois showed us a few weeks ago, or Usyk showed us. That helps. Obviously, cardio is a huge part of fighting sports. Tito Ortiz will tell you that. I remember him saying that years ago. A much better fighter than he is an actor. And if you've seen any of his acting, you may as well just check it out just for a laugh. I think Hrgovic is going to win, though. I was thinking Adeleye, will he catch him and then finish him? But I don't know. I think Hrgovic will be too savvy for him. I actually think Hrgovic will stop David Adeleye, and don't know why. I've just got the number 10 in my head. In the 10th round, I think Hrgovic will. I think he'll be his pedigree, and he's not like a small guy. Probably taller than Adeleye. As far as physically muscular, Adeleye is more hench than most of the guys he fights. He's a fucking unit. He's a big old hog. But yeah, I think Hrgovic will win that one. I think he'll be a bit too savvy, a bit too high boxing IQ wise, and I think he'll catch him with a nice straight right hand in round 10. I don't know why I think that. I just think he'll catch him with one really clean, good straight shot, and then maybe smell blood in the water, finish him off. Oh, the dog's kicking off in the background now. I've got a French bulldog. He's just going nuts. Yeah, he's like a little fucking French bulldog version of John Fury, but much more likable. Yeah. So yeah, Hrgovic, my prediction, he'll stop David Adeleye in round 10. Hrgovic will then move up. And this will be a fight, I think, for Hrgovic will say, yeah, do you know what? You question my cardio, you question a few things. I've changed my training up, I've changed some things. Now look at me. And we'll be talking about him fighting someone from the top 5. It'll propel him back up there. Adeleye will give a good account of himself. It'll be a tough fight, but I just think Hrgovic will turn it on. I think he'll show a bit of his pedigree. And like I said, I don't know why number 10. What do you think? What do you guys think? Am I too optimistic about Hrgovic's chances? Is it a close fight? Is it one that you have a particular favourite who should win easy? I think it's a good fight on paper, actually. And Adeleye said that if he did take this opportunity, another one might not come up for a couple of years. So he can take this opportunity and get paid, whatever happens. Hopefully they both leave the ring safe and sound. A couple of Japanese fighters died in the past week from boxing, which is just terrible. Joking aside, everything we go on about boxing and, the daftness and how it's like the Wild West, it's a very serious sport. People fucking dying. 2 people did die in the past week, which is terrible. There's not much you can say, really, is there? Even you could say it's a sport, that can happen, but I mean, that's not enough, is it? It definitely could happen, but when it happens, still, it's shocking. I don't know how you can regulate anything that goes on with taking blows there, any sort of sport. It's just a bit crazy. And my guilty pleasure is I do watch Power Slap now and then, and if you watch Power Slap, talk about head trauma, holy shit, those guys, if they do that for a few years when they're older, fuck me. Yeah, anyway. Cheers for watching Nicky CPF Boxing. Hope you enjoy your Friday night. I'm looking forward to the fights. I'm sure you are. Comment, like, subscribe. Give me some thoughts. Yeah, but I think Hrgovic will win, and Itauma will win, and Nick Ball will win. The rest of the card, I know there's a really handy-looking Japanese fighter that's fighting for the first time away from Japan, so we'll keep an eye on him as well. Not a bad card. Am I thrilled that it's 20 quid? No. Do I hope that DAZN do the thing where they drop pay-per-views and maybe charge people a bit more for a membership? Yeah, because I just don't think I can keep going on paying the monthly DAZN membership, which I'm going to cancel, actually, and then pay-per-views on top, because I don't watch DAZN that much, personally. For someone else, there's loads of other stuff you may enjoy, but for me, I'm not sure it's worth 25 quid a month. I think last month, with Usyk and Dubois, I spent like 50 quid, my subscription with DAZN and the pay-per-view, so I'm not sure. Anyway, Enjoy the fights. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it as always. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your evening.